Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the brand new All For People's Dresner sunglasses. But first off, getting today's video sponsor, our own website, shadereviewstore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, the website there is shadereviewstore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop the sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 56mm lenses in a 15mm bridge, and these frames definitely are inspired by the 1970s kind of oversized aviator frame with more tall and squared off lenses. Now these frames have all glass lenses and they are made out of an extremely lightweight titanium material. So the total weight of these frames is 25 grams, which is absolutely incredibly lightweight considering how big these all glass lenses are. Basically the frames don't weigh anything at all, which is absolutely incredible, but titanium is very durable and strong as well. So with titanium, you're definitely getting the best of both worlds with extremely strong but very lightweight at the same time. So 25 grams again for an aviator style that's this big and bold is absolutely incredible, and I really haven't seen anything quite like this in the past, at least not that I can think of. Now as far as the exact colorway that I have in today's video, these have All For People's matte black frames which look really nice and classy, and then the lens here is All For People's cognac mirror lens. So as you can see, it has that beautiful cognac color, which is really, really nice, but they do have a slight mirror to them as well, which is going to reflect the outside world. Personally, I'd probably prefer these to not have a mirror at all, but the mirror definitely does add a really cool look to them as well. Here in this lighting with these really bright lights, it's not going to look quite as good as they are when you're wearing them outdoors. When you're wearing these outdoors, the mirror almost adds a slight purple effect to it, if that makes sense, but I do definitely like these lenses a lot, and the optical clarity of these is really, really good, and the cognac lens color is going to be very similar to a brown lens. Now, like I said, these do have all glass lenses. The optical clarity of these is absolutely incredible, and they also have a very nice anti-reflective material here on the back side of the lens as well. And of course, they're going to block 100% of UVA and UV rays, and the all glass lenses are going to offer very good scratch resistance as well. And of course, these frames also have the All For People's Breathe logo on them. So if we breathe on the lens, we can see the little All For People's logo that's going to be found on both the lenses. Overall, an absolutely incredible lens. And again, it's crazy the fact that these frames are only 25 grams with these big glass lenses, which makes them really good. Now, as you can see, these definitely have a very flat styling to them. So there really isn't much of a base curve here at all. And they're going to sit on the face very, very flat. And because of that, the lenses are going to pick up reflections in a really interesting way with the flat lens shape. Personally, I think these still look really good with the flat lens shape, but I definitely know some people do like a little bit more of a base curve to their frames. This is going to make the frames more of a fashion statement than it is going to be a practical pair of frames, but I'm definitely okay with that considering the fact that these frames look really, really great and classy on face. Now, as far as the nose rests, these frames have completely adjustable nose rests, and through them we can actually see the All For People's logo etching on there. Normally it's just a normal, little metal accent that doesn't have any etching or anything like that, but now All For People's is starting to add their little logo here. I think that looks really nice and classy. Now it's going to help with authentication purposes. It's going to help find fakes. And I really do like that, and I hope they start putting this in every new pair of All For People's sunglasses, because it's not that hard to do. It definitely looks good in my opinion, though it does look a little bit more loud than the regular nose rests, but I'm definitely okay with that with this particular pair of frames. Now if we take a look at the lower second bridge of the frames, we can see it does say 5615, which is there for authentication purposes, and of course stands for the lens size and the bridge width of these frames. It's a little bit hard to see with this matte black frame, but on some of the other colorways it's much easier to see. Now if we take a look here at the inner right temple of the frames, they say All For People's LA vintage glass, and then the inner right ear rest we can see they say made in Japan. That's of course because these frames are made out of titanium, so they're going to be made in Japan, and the build quality here is really, really good. And then the inner left temple of the frames, or inner left ear rest of the frames, we can see it does say titanium, and the inner left temple, it gives all the exact model information color code for these frames. Now as far as the build quality goes, these are built really, really nice. Everything here just feels very, very classy and premium. They do have some nice etching here on the outside temples of the frame. However, it's going to be a little bit harder to see that with the matte black frame. It's going to kind of cover up some of the etching here, where in some of the other colorways, it's going to really stand out. Here with the matte black, it's very subtle. And Overall, I really do like this pair of frames. I think it looks really good on face. They do make a ton of other beautiful colorways as well, but this colorway is definitely my favorite because it does have those cognac lenses. So definitely something to keep in mind when picking up a pair of these frames. But overall, a beautiful pair of frames from All for Peoples. I'm very excited to get a pair of these frames on our store, and I think you guys are definitely going to like these. Now, as far as pricing goes on these frames are definitely going to be pretty expensive, coming in at $559 for non-polarized lenses, and I think they do sell some polarized lenses that are a little bit more expensive, but you're getting a really high quality pair of frames made in Japan and with the All for People's name, so of course it's going to be a little bit more expensive than some other frames. I personally do think it is worth the money, but we do have these available on our website for under the MSRP as well, so I'm going to leave the link description down below directly to Sunglass Hut where you can buy these frames, or our website as well where you can get them a little bit cheaper while we still have them in stock. But that's about it for this video. Let me know what you think about these frames in the comment section down below. Do you love these or do you hate these? I'm very interested to know. But yeah, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a big thumbs up below. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.